Hi again.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us on our trail talk here in Tehaleh. We love sharing our experiences about living here, the people who live here, and all the things to do in the area. And recently, we took some excursions around the area we wanted to share with you. And the first one was to the up to Mount Rainier National Park. Right before the park, there's a grove of the patriarchs, which are old growth forest trees that are there that are just fascinating. There's a little path, it's not very long really, that goes back
It's a real easy path.
Back into the woods. You cross over a river with the little rope bridge you go over, and then you're just in the middle of all these huge ancient trees.
You feel like this big.
You do. Very similar to the redwoods down in California, but it's a beautiful little, it takes like an hour to get there, and I think you would enjoy that. It's a really kind of nice little, one of many around the area.
And last week, we took a little excursion to the beach. And the beaches here are different than anything, I've ever been around, being from the Gulf of Mexico. But they're so interesting. We went to Westport, and
Beautiful little seaside town.
yeah,
On Grace Harbor.
we found tons of sand dollars, and I was not expecting to find sand dollars here for some reason.
Not broken ones. Whole.
Yeah, and all kinds of different seaweeds I had never seen before. Crab shells, really pretty ones, and then the razor clam shells, and they're like this big. And the whole beach, looked so different from any other beach that I'd ever seen. With it was like it was in nature, and then there was a beach, and touristy beach area at all.
Nice little out of the way place you can get to, hour and a half, 2 hours away. You can get away from everything, and you're really away from everything. There's a little town there, some shops. There's a nice little seafood restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And nice little day hike. And then we took a little trip just north of here to a little town, turn of the century town, an old coal town that still pretty much survives intact. They got the depot there, some restaurants, a nice little street that's right out of the past. That's a nice little area to get away to, less than an hour from here.
And last weekend, I took a class that I've been wanting to take for a year, and it was at Alderleaf Wilderness College, and it was in Monroe, which is north of here. We learned all about different plant identification and tree identification, and then we...
She's always learning more stuff about
I know a lot about...
what we can eat, what we can't
I know
eat.
a little about that. That's what I...
Whether or not we could survive in the wilderness.
Yeah, we watched Naked and Afraid a lot.
Yeah, you always imagine
Probably too much.
how our score would go from a 1.1 to a 2.2.
I know whose score would be the lowest. It's a toss-up.
But those are some fun places to get to around the area. Check out our YouTube channel and our other trail talks to get an idea of what it's really like living here and all the things to do. And we'd love to show you around. If you're thinking about moving here, let us know. We'll set up some tours, introduce you to some builders. And please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. So we'll see you next time.
See you when you get here.
Yeah, my hair's on fire, so you gotta go some shade.
It looks like a halo.
I know, it's the whole thing.
A lot of times right before people die, that's exactly what you start seeing. I'm just saying, I read that in a book.
Is it on? Shoot.
Yeah, it's out.